I just, I don't know, it's just weird to me. What up, though? How you doing? It's Reese.
What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com.
It's even Marsupials. The marsupialempire.com. You can't give me my wrong web address, man.
Yeah, people do it to me all the time. They still think I'm sermonsdomain.com.
I don't do that to you, though.
Forget that. It's
Anyway.
a very underrated word. Anyways, we're here to talk about TeeFlii's debut album, Starr. That's with 2 R's. He'll tell you the same. Anytime that you talk to TeeFlii, he wants you to know that it's 2 R's.
Because you should call him up right now and ask him the name of the album.
You definitely should. But before you do that, you should go to iTunes and get it for $7.99. Or if you want to go to like Best Buy or wherever albums may be sold. I don't know where.
Do not get it at Target. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think it's at Target. Because, let's get into this before we really dissect the album. Epic Records kind of dropped the ball. They're not promoting this album as much as they should. I feel like this album is very underappreciated from the label. And just in general, because I tweeted about this a week ago before the album even leaked, before it came out, and people don't even know it was coming out.
Nobody had any idea. And I think that's sad for TeeFlii. I mean, it sucks for him because it's like, dude, you're very talented. You're putting out quality music. You have really great affiliations. Mm-hmm. You have, I mean, obviously you got some strong features. You know, you got E40 on the album.
Snoop Dogg,
you got Chris on the album. Yeah,
DJ Quick, all these legends.
2 Chainz on the album. You know, you got Nipsey on the album.
Scheme, Dom Kennedy.
Right, so
the
it's
usual
like,
suspects.
There's no reason why you shouldn't have more hype around your album, especially with those people.
And there's records on here that I feel are strong enough. I mean, I know they were pushing 24 Hours as a single. Mm-hmm. I didn't really. It's not a bad record, but I wasn't too into it when I first heard it. Mm-hmm. I was kind of like worried about hearing Starr after that.
Right.
But in the context of the entire album, it sounds a little bit better. Mm-hmm. I like it a little more better. Blue Lipstick with Chris Brown. That could be pushed, you know, as the next single, if there is a next single.
Right.
But me personally, I would want to hear "Give It to Me" with E40. That's like the strongest record on the album to me, in terms of just the vibe. It
just
gives.
Likability and playback value, probably. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, Hennessy and Weed was my favorite joint. I feel like it's gonna be one of those songs that everybody comes to know. I feel like it's gonna be one of those songs that everybody's gonna like rock to. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be adapted by the fans more so than the label's gonna push it. You know,
it'll have an organic growth.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that it's just gonna be something people gravitate to if the album gets the attention that it deserves.
And they should.
Yeah,
definitely should.
Now I'm rethinking the album, man, because it deserves more attention than it's gonna get. I mean, I don't want that bias to go into like how I look at it, but shit, it's a good ass album.
Right, and I like the fact that TeeFlii stuck to the same kind of guest features that he's been doing. And that, I mean, on one hand, I like it because you're familiar, like, oh, E40's gonna deliver a good verse because E40 and TeeFlii have some good chemistry.
Right.
But on the flip side, I wanted to hear maybe something different in terms of guest features. Like, I wanted to hear somebody out of the box.
Yeah, but I think that, like, I don't know. So here's always my conundrum with artists, man, like, who don't get that major push from their label. One, you have label satisfaction, or things that you have to satisfy within your label. Mm-hmm. So like, you have to make this kind of song, make this kind of music.
That's what I feel like 24 Hours was. It has a 2 Chainz feature on it. I mean, it was released in 2014. It was kind of late for that whole 2 Chainz bandwagon. So I don't know how successful it actually was. But it wasn't. And
that sucks as well, bro, because 2 Chainz is talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's a spark plug to any feature that he's on. But I feel like, you shouldn't have to be hot. You know what I'm saying? To ride that hot wave to get your single out there and shit like that.
But that's the thinking of, a record label.
Yeah. So
they
I
think that 2 Chainz is, we need that to go to radio.
See, that's again, I mean, I get it, man. I get it 1,000%. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Because again, it shouldn't be you should have this type of feature and this person and that person, and those things are going to make a good album. It's like, that does not make a good album.
You got to work with who you want to work with. I feel like TeeFlii was able to work with who he wants to work with for the most part, and it turned out good.
Right.
And that may not be viable for the label in terms of being a successful album and getting the sales that they want. But I feel like still TeeFlii was able to work with what he's done in the past. And
Absolutely.
made it work.
And again, he deserves all the credit in the world because he's still a really, really good artist. And I think I was saying before, you know, that he reminds me of a young R. Kelly because he's willing to explore different subject matter or the way that he writes a song. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm surprised Terrace Martin isn't on the album, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I thought that he would have made the album, or at least they could do like a strong collaboration. Hopefully that's in the works somewhere down the line.
TeeFlii, they have him.
Terrace Martin, bro, I'm telling you, like, that would be some shit.
Yeah,
I know
TeeFlii's working on, 2 mixtapes that are gonna come later in the year. Mm-hmm. One of them, I guess, he said he's working with DJ Mustard, but he didn't specify if he's working with DJ Mustard for both of them or if he's working with just on one project. Because I know I want a Fireworks too. Fireworks is my favorite TeeFlii project. Mm-hmm. It's the best production I've seen from DJ Mustard, the most diverse.
Right.
And he gets a lot of,
You don't like the new Mustard, the 4 or 5 seconds? You don't like that?
No, but he gets a lot of hate for having like a similar sound. I feel like when he was working with TeeFlii, those beats bring out the best in DJ Mustard, aside from as his typical club bangers. And I want to see Fireworks too, but I also want to see the project itself be an album. I don't know if that'll happen, but I feel like if he links with DJ Mustard, that right there is worth the money.
I think that one, yes, because Mustard's proven himself to be diverse now. You know what I mean? And he's not just YG and what you know him from with YG, obviously. In the new joint he did, the Rich Off Mackin with Royce, The Choice, and RJ, which is a great project, by the way. But it's just I want to see him be able to do a little bit more, like you said, in the scope of R&B. So I think that's something that I would love to hear be explored a little bit more. I can always do without DJ Quick. Sorry, just flashing back to that. I can always do without DJ Quick. Sorry, but I'm not a fan. Never been a fan.
Really?
Never? Ever. You'll never get me to be a fan of DJ Quick ever. He's in that box of people that I'm not a fan of, and I will never be a fan of. And please don't play his music around me, because I will turn it off. So I can always do without DJ Quick. Any feature, any production, anything.
God damn, dude, I'm tempted to walk out right now.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't care what you've done. I understand what you've done, but because some people look at E40 like that, and I don't get it.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? But it's just
I don't get it, but I get what you're talking about.
Right. I mean, I'm a big E40 fan. That's how I grew up on. But from the beginning of time, bro, I've just never been a DJ Quick fan.
Okay.
Since Jesus was born, I wasn't a DJ Quick fan.
That's fair. What would you rate Starr?
I'm gonna say a 3.7, maybe a 3.8, because I'm gonna listen to it because it's very listenable and it has great playback value for me. And so again, I think Hennessy and Weed, I might fuck to that song, so I may have to do that. But I just feel like it's a strong album, and I think that's a good showing for a debut. Even if it's not his strongest work, I still think it's a really good showing. He didn't disappoint at all.
Right, naturally, I would say the same. Pretty much, I'll give him a 3.5. And I always give artists the opportunity to grow. As I've listened to this album at least 7 times through, and but I'm gonna keep listening to it. I'm gonna keep digesting it and enjoying it. And yeah, definitely go buy it. Go buy Starr. $7.99 on iTunes if you can find a physical copy.
Please buy it, man, because he's an artist that deserves to be supported. There are artists out there that I would never advocate for you to buy their albums, and he is not one of them. Definitely go buy this album, support it, support what he's doing, support his movement, because obviously his label's not supporting him as much as they possibly can. So
I hope Epic Records isn't stumbling upon this review.
I will send it to my guy at Epic Records, and I will tell him personally, blank, support this dude, get him more work, yada yada. So
right. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, let us know your comments on Starr with 2 R's in the comment section.
Follow us on Twitter. Sermon's got all the Twitter followers. Now that he's short hair, Sermon might get all the chicks too. I don't have any Twitter followers.
Wow.
Because I'm obviously not attractive enough, and I don't have a fresh baby face like
he's happily married.
Sermon. I'm not happily married, ladies. Don't take what he's.
Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain.
At Evil Marsupials.
Once again, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.
Just a slander, bro.